All right, so today's the next day in the morning. I decided I was a little tired, so I went straight to bed. Instead of staying up to like 12, like I usually do, 12:30-ish. So the reading, it was a day 6 of 75 hard, did my 10 pages. One of the things that stood out to me was to have an uncommon lifestyle, you need to develop the uncommon habit of making decisions both for yourself and for others. Um, I believe this is I this stood out to me because I think it's true just because that's kind of how you make connections. Or maybe I'm interpreting this a little bit different, but that's why I like doing this because maybe I'll go back to this book and then read it again and interpret that a little differently. But as of right now, what I think that means is get uncomfortable, go talk to people, show them your skills, and then even mention, hey, maybe you should do this, maybe we should do that, because that's how they'll notice you and they'll be like, oh, this guy's could be pretty smart. I mean, that's how I met some people and made some connection just by being nosy and mentioning stuff here and there, and they're like, oh, yeah, we should definitely do that. Um, these 10 pages, they didn't really have too much that really like stood out. Uh, I didn't really highlight too much this time. This is another one about being effective or being efficient. I just really like the definition. So effectiveness is doing the right things, doing the things that get you closer to your goals. Efficiency is performing a given task in the most economical manner possible. The reason this stood out is just because of the whole little chapter. It basically, as they start talking about doing stuff doing the effective stuff efficiently. So he kind of goes into how he had 120 customers, but only like 5% actually were bringing in most of the income. So what he started doing instead of continuing to, call those people that may or may not buy or are always against something or, always giving him a hard time that weren't even the high network clients that he was working with, he would essentially just tell them, hey, this is what it is. If you want to pay it, pay it. If you don't, you don't. Just give us the facts, and we'll definitely ship it out to you, etc. I believe this is from his supplement company, but he started not putting too much energy on those people because he knows that they're gonna be fluctuating a lot. So he just let them know, hey, this is how it is. This is how this is how we do this business. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Totally fine. If you like some of the products, we'll ship it to you. Just let us know how much, fax it to us, and it will be right there. I really like the way he explained that, just because I think it's true. Start focusing on the stuff that's making you the income instead of focusing on stuff that's not, or putting too much time on the stuff that's not. So being more efficient with the time, right? Um, And then lastly, like I said, these didn't have too much. It had more like knowledge throughout the full chapter, but not necessarily like one-liners that stood out. Uh, but this is last one is actually I really like this one. So don't expect to find you're doing everything right. The truth often hurts. Uh, it's how would I say it? What's that word I'm thinking of? So like when you get bad feedback, but it's still feedback, but taking that feedback in a way to make your product better or your service better. A lot of people, whenever they get bad feedback, right away, oh no, it's not true, whatever. But like Alex Hormozy goes into this a lot. He'll say, okay, we'll keep doing this until there's a problem, and then they'll listen to the problem and make it better. So uh, constructive feedback, I guess you could say, yeah, constructive feedback. So get those stuff back. That's why it's good, the negative or the bad. I mean, the negative or the good feedback it's all good because the negative will tell you what you could do better, and the good feedback will tell you what you gotta continue doing, right? But like I said, this chapter really didn't have too much. Those were just some of the stuff that came off. Um, it was a good one. It was a good one, more on the thinking side, not necessarily the one-liners. But um, I was not able to go out again door knocking. I think I will today. I had some family over, so but let's keep going. I know Monday I don't work, so that's gonna be a good day. I don't do the 9 to 5, so that's gonna be a great day. Not a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, I talked to the trainer like I mentioned. It was all good, but I didn't really see too much value from the amount that it's gonna be costing because they wanted 560 every 2 weeks, but I felt like it was just like a little bit of guidance, and they would essentially spot you. I mean, it's nice to have a spotter, but like you could get a spotter for free, just make a friend, right? Yeah, I don't see the value of paying 560 every 2 weeks. That's insane. 560 every 2 weeks for a guy that basically just spots me and tells me, all right, you're doing that correct, you're doing that. But I mean, I guess I could see the value on guidance because maybe you don't know exactly what muscle to work out, or like what workout works out the exact muscle, so maybe they could help there. But honestly, like I said, for it to be 560, I was like, thanks for the help, but I think I could figure out through YouTube videos. Um, Other than that, day 6 was good. Um, Remember, guys, be patient. Success takes time.